Alright, welcome everyone to today's episode. We're about to embark on a fascinating journey exploring the future of macadamia strategies for 2025. Trust me, you won't want to miss this as we delve into market trends, consumer demands, and ways to optimize production processes. Imagine the demand for these nuts skyrocketing, a potential gold mine.
Wow, that sounds super exciting. But could you elaborate on what exactly is driving that demand? I mean, why are people suddenly going absolutely bananas for macadamia nuts, huh?
Great question. Picture this. More and more people are embracing health and wellness these days. Macadamia nuts are packed with nutritious benefits, high in healthy fats and low in carbs. They've almost become the superheroes of the nut world, you know? With the rise of veganism and plant-based diets, folks are searching for tasty alternatives that offer both nutrition and flavor.
Oh, totally. It's like when kale suddenly took the spotlight as the go-to superfood. But what specific trends are you seeing on the horizon for 2025?
Absolutely. One major trend we can't overlook is sustainability. Consumers are increasingly concerned about how their food is sourced. They want to know that what they're eating comes from sustainable farms. For macadamia Ong Ba, adopting eco-friendly practices, like using organic fertilizers and implementing water conservation, is crucial.
That makes a lot of sense. Like, when I was at a cafe last week, they were making a big deal about their locally sourced menu. I was just wondering, doesn't that create a beautiful sense of community? If Macadamia Ong Ba can market it like that, it could really resonate with consumers, don't you think?
Spot on. Community-driven narratives are incredibly powerful. Imagine if Macadamia Ong Ba shared touching stories about local farmers and their families. Such an emotional connection can make all the difference.
Yes. So, when you mention optimizing production processes, how do they plan to do that specifically?
Right, let's say they embrace advanced technologies like precision agriculture, picture drones fluttering over the fields, gathering data on soil health, and funneling in nutrients more effectively. It's like having a superhero. AI working side by side with the farmers.
Oh wow, drones in agriculture, that's straight out of a sci-fi movie. But what do the farmers think about using tech like that?
You might be surprised. Many farmers are actually excited as this tech can drastically lower costs and boost yields. However, there's a bit of a learning curve. Imagine trying to fly a drone for the first time. It would be utter chaos.
I can totally picture that. So, what other success stories does Macadamia Ong Ba have? Any examples of companies really making waves in the industry?
Absolutely, there's a company down in Australia that transitioned to organic farming and saw their sales double in just a few years. They really capitalized on the health aspect, using their marketing to engage customers through storytelling. Quite remarkable, right?
That is remarkable. Do you think Macadamia Ong Ba could adopt something similar? Like sharing the journey from nut to snack, perhaps?
Yes, exactly. They could craft content that highlights their entire process from harvesting to how they protect the environment in those practices. It's all about forming personal connections with customers.
Wow. So, as we peer into 2025, is there anything specific you feel consumers will demand from these companies?
Oh, absolutely. I strongly believe consumers will lean towards transparency. They'll want to know more about where their food originates. There will be an expectation for brands to be accountable. This ties back to the entire concept of sustainable practices, which needs to resonate not just through marketing, but through actual implementation.
Accountability. That's quite a hefty concept. Do you think regulations will also evolve to support these new trends?
For sure. As consumer interest surges, we might witness stricter regulations concerning sustainable sourcing and production. Countries are already emphasizing environmental impacts, so companies will need to adapt to remain compliant.
It's like a double-edged sword, don't you think? But I guess it nudges companies to innovate, so that's a positive aspect, right?
Exactly. Challenges can lead to fantastic outcomes. Innovation often blossoms in those very spaces. It's almost like a catalyst propelling creativity forward.
Wow, this is truly eye-opening. If I were to create my very own macadamia nut snack, I'd be super tempted to weave in all these ideas. It's like getting the chance to be part of this thrilling revolution, right?
Absolutely. You'd be tapping into a burgeoning market while sharing meaningful stories. Who knows? You could become the next big sensation in the health snack industry.
That sounds so thrilling. I'm buzzing just thinking about it. Can we dive deeper into marketing strategies as we carry on?